Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I had a lot of life stuff come up and we've been super busy here, which is a good thing. So YouTube had to take a little bit of a back seat, but we are back and kind of on a somber note. Today we are shooting a boat that I never really wanted to have to sell because it's a good friend of ours. He's been a lifelong boater. It's sad to see him have to get out of boating due to life circumstances. So Bob, this one is for you. I know you're going to be watching. Enjoy. We miss you here. And come see us soon. With that, let's take a look at this 2000 Sea Ray 310 SunDancer. I can't believe we haven't done any 310s on this channel because it really is a perfect size, especially for small families, people just starting out. You're going to get everything you want in a big yacht package, in a small, compact, easy to maneuver, very handleable 310 size. All right, so stepping onto the swim platform, obviously you have your stowable swim ladder there, freshwater hookup, as well as a transom shower here in the transom storage, where you can also keep your shore power cable and your shore power hookup over there. You also have phone and TV, coaxial hookup, but you know, everybody's moving to Starlink, and if you haven't moved to Starlink yet, you should. All right, stepping into the boat through the transom door, you are greeted with a nice large cockpit seating area, U-shaped seating that you can fit, what, 2, 3, 4 people, 4 or 5. I mean, you can fit everybody around here. This table does swivel and does come out if you want more entertaining space. And then you have a step up over here so you can get to your walk around. All right, turning around because we did kind of skip over this. Right here, you have some additional storage. Put some lines in there that you might need to grab, with maybe a small fender, fire extinguisher, anything you might need back here. Step up to your other walk around and you do have some rod holders here, so it is very versatile, and we will move up there before we go down into the cabin. Nice little wet bar, outdoor sink here, movable faucet, and a little bit of storage here. And then down below is your perk switch for your batteries and some more breakers there. And that's going to do it for the cockpit area. You do have additional cup holders there. There's no storage underneath these seats because they're just open down there, so I guess kind of there is storage. But and then he does have snapping carpet that goes throughout the boat. I think he has 2 sets of carpet actually, and it's all down in the cabin. This is access to your engine room, which we will get to at the end of the video. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. We just got a bunch of engine work done, receipts in hand. This boat is ready to go for the summer, and it's going to be the perfect beginner yacht, very manageable at 31 feet. And what I will do, I'm going to try a new system where I'm going to pin the current asking price in the very first comment, and I'm going to try to remember to update them, but when you got a bunch of boats going, prices are all over the place. So I'll try my best, but make sure you check the ad in the description down below to see the actual current asking price and the full ad. Some additional storage underneath your co-captain's chair here up at the helm. You can fit 2 people. It is kind of a bench seat, or 1 person is going to be extra comfy. Swivel chair for your captain's chair with a flip up bolster. And taking a look at the dash, as you can see, it is in great shape. All of this has been very well maintained. This boat was extremely cared for. This boat was extremely cared for. And you know, it's sad to see a lifelong boater get out of boating, but sometimes life happens. You got your shifters here. These are all just covers for your depth finder, VHF radio, controllable spotlight, trim tabs, then your throttle here, and then panning up so you can get panoramic views here up at the helm. And let's head up to the bow. It is a walk around, not a walk through windshield. You do have a vent here that raises up, so if you needed to get air through here, if all of this canvas is up, which he does have, it's down in the cabin, you can get some air flowing through here. All right, let's go up to the front. Walking up to the bow, nice clean bow space up here. Plenty of room to hang out, have some drinks, or just enjoy the ride, catch some sun. And you do have foot switches for your electric windlass there. And opening this up is just access into your anchor locker. And flipping up, turning around, I'm going to pan up so you get a good idea of the amount of bow space. and it is 3 steps down into the cabin. And if you're familiar with the SunDancer, you know this layout, but we're going to go through it for those who are not familiar, or maybe you're just an enthusiast like me and you want to see it anyways. Starting out in the galley, you do have your thermostat for your air conditioning here. A little bit of storage above your microwave with additional storage down below your microwave. Mini fridge with plenty of drawers for your silverware. 2-burner stovetop that does cover up to allow additional countertop space. Again, you have a cutting board here that covers the sink to give you more space. Stainless steel faucet, additional storage, and some cabinetry up above. Perfect little weekend boat, especially for a small family, or if you're solo. Maybe you're a bachelor or bachelorette looking to do a little bit of travel or a little bit of camping on the water. This boat is going to be perfect for you, reasonably priced. Moving forward, we have your flat screen TV with some storage underneath. Again, put some Starlink on there, and you can stream Netflix anywhere in the world, basically. All right, looking forward, you do have a couple steps up to the bed, and it is a forward V-berth here with plenty of storage underneath. Cabinets are nice and deep, so you can get plenty of clothes in here. And then looking up, you obviously have your skylight or escape hatch, depending on situation. Decent sized mirror here, and behind that you have a hanging locker with curtains that do close this entire V-berth off. So if you wanted some privacy, these curtains do come across and gives you some decent privacy. Moving back into a dinette, which is nice. This is a little bit different layout than some of the other SunDancers. Most of the other SunDancers have like a U-shaped couch or a straight across couch. This kind of reminds me of the 290 Amberjack style, which I think is a really good use of space because you still have plenty of room here in the middle of the boat without taking up space from the walk-around couch or the wraparound couch. I think this is awesome. This is kind of my preferred layout, I think, because I think it's the most practical. Additional storage, Fusion sound system, which is an upgraded model, and plenty of storage all the way across. I'm not going to open them all up because we've done plenty of SunDancers on this channel. Like I said, a nice little dinette here. It does drop down and you can turn this into an extra berth if you need it. And then moving back, we have another mirror, which does open up to another hanging locker. Little counter space here, so if you do have this area as a bed, then you get a nightstand there. Curtains that do pull across, and obviously this is the midship berth. It can turn into a seating area or make it into a bed. All of this is the canvas enclosure. It's the isinglass, the canvas, the cockpit cover, carpet, all of that stuff. So we're gonna move on into the head. It is a wet head. Your sink there does go up to here to make your shower head. Obviously you have access to underneath the sink there for any of the plumbing. Some shelving space for your shampoos and toiletries. Obviously a little bit of dry storage back behind your VacuFlush head. All right, let's take a look at the engines, and then that will wrap up today's video. All right, and then a quick look down in the engine room. There is your generator, and there are your Mercury 5.7s. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I will leave a link to the full ad in the description, so if I missed anything, feel free to check that out. And if you need additional information, feel free to reach out. Bob, let me know in the comments if I left anything. I know you'll be watching, and hopefully you come by, and see you soon.